Should I sell my home to an investor? Hey, I'm Ray Craven, Middle Tennessee realtor with Blue Door Realty Group. Let's jump into this. All right, so there's a couple typical types of real estate investors that you're going to run into. One of the main ones is a fix and flip. So these investors, they're pretty much going to come in and do repairs, update the property, rehab it and get it ready for resale, with the goal to make a profit on that property. Typically, what you're going to see is the more repairs that are required on your home, the lower offer you can expect from them on your property. Another common type is what we call a buy and hold. Typically, these investors, they're looking to do a long-term rental, and cash flow is really what they're after, and building wealth over time, by owning the property. Ideally, the value will appreciate year over year. You can expect offers from these guys to be a little bit closer to market value, minus any repairs that are needed. All right, so what type of investor is right for you? So no matter the investor that you're going to be working with, they're in this to make money. So be ready for under market offers. In the case of a flipper, generally they're going to offer 70% of the ARV after repair value. So if you have a property that the ARV is 300,000, the highest offer you're going to expect to see from a flipper would be 210,000. Again, they're looking for homes that need significant updates or repairs. For the buy and hold investors, a lot of these folks will use a DSCR loan, debt service cover ratio. And essentially, what they're looking for here is that the rent would cover the mortgage payments at 1.25%. And essentially, like if you got a $2,000 a month mortgage payment, then your rent would need to be $2,500 a month for the bank to loan on that. The appeal of those is they're low documents, they're not income based, and they're purely based on the property itself. So, very popular choice with those types of investors. And typically, they're looking for homes that are a little bit closer to market ready, need less repairs, and typically in pretty good shape. So, top five benefits to selling to an investor. No need to make repairs or updates on your home. They'll take it as is. They tend to have more flexible terms, and most are cash buyers, so you don't have to worry about appraisal contingencies or lender approvals. No showings, and typically you'll see a short inspection period, and they usually are just looking for more of a pass fail, because they're not going to come back and ask for repairs on the property. They just want to make sure that the repairs that are needed are not going to exceed what they're offering for the property, make sure the deal still makes sense for them. Cash offer. In our area, there's significant promotion of cash offers, but it's important to understand the details behind them. Make sure they meet your needs. The why they're so appealing is tend to get a fast sale, without requiring repairs or dealing with a lot of showings on the property. And again, expect these offers to be below market value. Any knowledgeable realtor usually has connections, with different investors that can provide you with cash offers. Additionally, my team, we also offer a program that will pay market value for your property. So something a little bit unique in our market. All right, so when you're ready to sell your property, you've got several options that you can think about. Um, a FSBO, for sale by owner, that would be the homeowner trying to market the property and find a buyer on their own. Typically, they'll end up getting a lot of calls from real estate agents offering their services. Another one is wholesalers, and these guys are a little bit different as they look to get an agreement with you to purchase your home, and then essentially what they're doing is adding a fee on top of what they agreed to purchase your home, and then marketing that out to other investors and just flipping that contract over to another end buyer. And again, they're going to be offering below market value on your home. And they also have a lot of contingencies that get them out of the contract pretty easily if they can't find another buyer for it. And then, of course, you always have the option of hiring a realtor. And the objective is to obtain the most advantageous price and terms for you. Whether that means selling to an investor, facilitating off-market sale, or listing the property on the open market. These guys are licensed by the state and hold a fiduciary duty to their clients, ensuring that your best interests are consistently upheld. Let's talk a little bit about what selling option would be right for you. So the FSBO option, some of the challenges to just keep in mind is that you may not get the market exposure that your home deserves or needs to get the right price for it. Negotiating price and terms can be a little bit challenging for somebody who's not used to doing that. You may not understand how to filter out unqualified buyers. And then, of course, legal concerns with, not having access to contracts that are geared towards facilitating the sale of your property. And then another big one is knowing the actual market value of your home. If this is not something you do every day, you can't always just trust a quick estimate from some of the websites out there. And then the other one is the time it will take you to sell the property. Typically, for sale by owners, take a lot longer than listing with an agent. So what to consider with a wholesaler? Again, they're often not the end buyer for your home. And what we tend to see, a lot of these folks don't even have the means to purchase your home. So if they can't find another buyer, they have to get out of the contract. Really can end up wasting a lot of your time there. You also see a lot of contingencies, giving them ways to back out of the deal. One thing that I would recommend is getting a non-refundable deposit up front, and also making sure that they can follow through with the purchase if they can't find another buyer. And again, like I said, they could tie up your property for weeks trying to find another buyer, only to end up backing out of the deal and leaving you to start all over again. In most cases, these folks are not licensed or insured, and they use contracts that favor the wholesaler. Don't really have anything to help protect you as the consumer. And again, they'll offer under market value. All right, so what to consider when working with the realtor? You're going to get maximum market exposure. We're going to have the pricing and market knowledge necessary to make sure you get the right price on your home. We have contracts that we use that favor the consumer. We also have access to a network of vendors, that's title company, lenders, contractors, anything that you may need to get that home ready. We have access to the MLS. We do have the negotiation skills. We've seen a lot of deals and been part of them, and we know what works and what doesn't work in these contracts. And of course, you're going to get ethical treatment and expert guidance. So a couple of takeaways: no matter what type of investor you're going to run across, just know that they're in this to make money, and they can't do that by paying market value for your property. Cash offers sound so easy and amazing, but you need to fully understand the offer and make sure it meets your needs. And then when it comes to selling your home, you have several options on how you do this, as well as who you choose to work with. There's several great real estate agents out there that you can choose from. I recommend that you do your research and ask a lot of questions before you move forward. Well, I hope you got some useful knowledge out of this, and I really appreciate your time sitting through this presentation. And of course, if you got any questions about selling your home or want to be connected to some investors, feel free to reach out to me. You can visit our website on our selling page. Has a lot of options that you can expect from my team, as well as if you'd like a automated home evaluation tool. That second link will take you there. And then if you want to scan that QR code, that'll take you to my contact information. Feel free to give me a call, text, or email, whatever works for you. And look forward to talking to you. Thanks again.